Oh, please. You shouldn't. I don't need this. You guys don't want. Welcome to my channel. Oh my God. Good morning. Good evening. Good everywhere. But right here where I am, it's morning already. And it's your sister again from another mother. Okay. Hello world. Welcome to my channel. Okay. Never mind. Just okay. I'm here today. Last week, I just briefed on don't be converted by people around you because they have hurt you or stuff like that. It is important that you shouldn't allow everybody to convert you. Don't become like them out there. All right? Today I want to discuss on the dangers of being converted by anybody or everybody. As a matter of fact, if you are not careful, this one come and act his or her own, and then you say, I'm going to be like him. Okay, example, somebody stole from you, say, okay, after all my kindness, this is how they pay me back. They actually stole from me. So I'm also going to start stealing. Then you pick that. And this one come, they lied, and then you pick that. And the other one come, they accuse, and you pick that. By the time you have picked and picked and picked and picked, before you know, you become a center of disaster. You will become a monster. That is why you must guide your heart with all diligence, because out of it are the issues of life. And also, do you know Miriam and Aaron in the Bible? They were both talking down on Moses, both of them. Okay, I dropped the Bible verse there. I mean, this is the word of God. Miriam and Aaron were talking down on Moses. And guess who got punished? I didn't see anywhere where Aaron was put away. God asked Moses to put Miriam away for 7 days. That is after he prayed for God to heal her of her leprosy that she got. And God said, you know what? Put her away for 7 days. But she wasn't gossiping alone. What happens to Aaron? I don't know. I didn't find anywhere in the Bible where him too was punished for that. Now look at Pharaoh. Okay, he didn't want to let the people of God go, but he went after them. Did he do it alone? No, he didn't. The Bible says he went with his people, his armies, his chariot, and Urim in the Red Sea. And at the middle of the sea, like what the Bible said that the Lord, what did he say? The Lord turned on them. At first, he removed their will. They still did not learn that something was going on. Even seeing the Red Sea, now this is a sea, they know it's a sea, suddenly become a dry land, a dry ground. They get mind, follow them into it. They got even into the middle. If you are chasing somebody, there are some things you will see, say, this rose wasn't like this. No. In Pharaoh's case, he didn't turn back, he didn't relent. They pursued the Israelites continuously. He still, Red Sea suddenly is now a dry ground. He get mind. He entered. Why? Because his heart was hardened. That is how you see people around doing things and you'll be wondering what's going on. Nothing you say, they will not relent. They will not repent. They will not change. They won't lose that focus. They are focused on, I'm going to bring this person down, and that's it. You see people talking down on churches, breaking churches, fighting men of God. Their heart is hardened. Nothing you say, no. Why? Because they are heading for destruction. Just like Pharaoh, of all the wonders, the plague, the flies, the frog, water turned into blood, the death of the firstborn, even of the beast. All the firstborn were gone. After all that, he still didn't think of, okay, now, let me just let go. The same way you can see wicked people around you, there is nothing. You can show them kindness, nothing. They will even see a trace of their own is coming to an end. Their cup is about to overflow. No, they won't. They will smell it that nemesis is about to catch up with them. They will not relent. Why? Because they are heading for destruction. So, my dear, don't follow everybody. When Pharaoh drowned at the Red Sea, did he drown alone? No. I just pity for the horses. Because horse don't have a say. Even if horse don't want to go, they say, oh yeah, come on now. I bought you to carry me. So that is why you shouldn't allow yourself to be converted by every and anything. Let me shock you. Do you know that in most cases, when people are actually after people, they will tell you anything they know that we make your mind to be for them, that will make you to be on their side, probably to follow them, to go after the person, to go against the person. But in most cases, they have something else within them, but they will not say it. There's something else that is making them to go after that person, against that person, but they will not tell you. They will just tell you the one that you need to hear, or you should hear, or the one that will make you to follow them. So, my dear, don't follow everybody. Don't let any and everybody convert you or deceive you into destruction. What do you call it? Korah and Co. Miriam was even lucky. Okay. She was put away for 7 days. Korah and her sons. What happened? What did God say? He said, Moses, tell these people to separate themselves. Those that are with them, let them, so that you will know what to do. Okay. So man who you follow, man who convert you. That is why I put it down there. Know yourself. Know who you are and be yourself. If you don't know who you are, this thing makes you to be tossed about with diverse doctrines. This one will say it's like this, the other one is like that, and now they are after this person, you follow them. This is how they are doing it. You say, oh, people are so wicked now. Look, I heard somebody told me before that, do you know the wicked people are very rich? Another person told me that if you want to make it in life, you must be devilish. If you are godly, you get nowhere. It is not true. Okay? Maybe you see few devilish people around you, hard-hearted people around you who happens to make it in life. That doesn't mean you should join them. To think that, oh, I've been good, I've been kind, I've been loving and caring. What have I gained? What have I gained so far? People have always taken an advantage of my good heart. of my loving and kind self. Nobody pay me back with good. I've been fair to people, I've been there for people, and people turn back to stab me in the heart. So therefore, I'm going to follow those wicked people now. You don't know where they're heading. Like I said, when Pharaoh drowned, he didn't drown alone. And sometimes you don't know the grace they have. Some are possessed, not everybody. Aaron was not possessed. What do you think? Do you think Aaron was possessed? Of course not. I would say no, because the Bible didn't say so. The Bible didn't say Aaron was possessed, even though he did some strange things. So him and Miriam, they were talking Moses down. Talking anyhow. Just like some of you be talking anyhow. You see pastor, you talk to them anyhow. Miriam was put away for 7 days, and it was known. But do you know how many years your own will be? So man who you talk against. Alright. Yeah. And the sons of Korah. I put the Bible scriptures down below. You see it if you want to know. Okay. God says, separate these people. Let me know who is on Moses' side and who is on Korah's side. The time of Korah. Why? Because they wanted to start raising rubbing shoulders with Moses. Everybody have their grace. He said, Jacob I love, Esau have I. I'm not saying God is partial, but life is like that. This world is like that. Therefore, you should mind who you follow. Don't follow people who are sinking. Don't follow people who one of their leg is already drowning. Some know where they are heading already. They just want to draw innocent people along because they don't want to be there all alone to themselves. So don't be the one that people draw alone to fulfill their goals, to reach their goals, or to get satisfied of their evil deed. Be yourself, know who you are. Guide your heart. Don't throw it at everybody. This one says like this, you follow them. The other one says like this, you follow them. You don't know where they are heading. And what happened to those people? Both Korah and those that were with them. What happens? The Bible said the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up. Not only Korah, even the people with them. So don't let every and anybody convert you. Say, you are too good. Somebody told me, yes, brother, the way you are, people will use you. You will suffer. People will be using you. When they themselves, they are suffering on their own path already. They don't know. It depends on what they know are suffering. So don't let people convert you anyhow. No matter who they are, be your siblings, be your parent, be your partner. If they are not godly, don't let them convert you. This your heart. Guard it. Don't turn it to everybody to pick everything. Because you don't know where they are heading. Believe me, you don't want to sink. You don't want to drown to those that are meant to drown. And many things in the Bible, like the flood and all that, God said he will not bring such flood upon the earth again. So many things God did as a revenge or as to fight in the Bible, God said they will not happen again. But God did not say he will not create somebody like Pharaoh again. I've not seen it in the Bible. Please, if you see it, drop the Bible verse down below. So those people that are dealing with you now, they are stabbing you left, back, and front and the center. You show them love. You give them kindness. You show godliness. You give them your best. And they still turn back to fight you, whether physically or spiritually. They could be your own Pharaoh. Sis, bros, that person, that's your mother. Whoever they are. See it anywhere in the Bible where God said we not create anybody like Pharaoh again. But he said, for this purpose I create you, that he will glorify himself over Pharaoh. So, but if that person that is in your life now, it could be your spouse. Yes, It could be your spouse, it could be your father, it could be your mother, it could be your siblings, it could be that your brother, that your favorite that is dealing with you. You give them everything. The time God will open your eyes spiritually, you see what they have been doing to you, and you wonder. Sometimes you cry bitterly. No matter what, no matter who, don't let them convert you to be like them. Because they could be the Pharaoh in your own life. And their own Red Sea is waiting for them. Yes, their own Red Sea is waiting for them where they will drown. So don't follow them. Don't become like them. Be yourself. God knows why He created you just the way you are. I'm not saying you should be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't let people fool you. But don't turn to become evil if you have not been evil. And if you have been evil, change. Is if Pharaoh had changed, if he had repented, he wouldn't have drowned. He wouldn't have wouldn't have used him in that way. God wouldn't have destroyed him, eliminated him, and everything about him in that manner. The Bible says, and nothing remained like one. That's everything about him was wiped off. He was gone. His armies, probably his wife and children, who knows? So don't say because my father is like this, my mother is like this, I will follow them. Me too, I will join them now. I will start doing bad. I will start being devilish. And I will start being ridiculous. I will be mean. I will be hard-hearted. I will not show kindness. No, come on now, don't do that. You don't know where they are heading. Whether you don't reach your own, as small the men making enter your own Red Sea, make you go drown. You will say you can't go follow one. All these years, after you have been so kind, you have tried your possible best to live your life in a godly way or to be upright. I will have you know that you don't need to be a Christian to be upright. There are people who are not Christians, but they are upright in heart. They live uprightly. And there are people who claim to be in the church of God who are gullible. They will carry Bible here. The other hand, if you open it, you will see venom. Deadly one at that. So don't think, oh, if this person that is in this position in the church could do a thing like this, I'm going to join them. Maybe he's already inside his own Red Sea. Just say never sink, because it's not immediately Pharaoh entered the Red Sea, he sank. He drowned. No. At first, God removed the wheel. Still, he didn't learn. Don't drown with people. Don't follow every doctrine you see. Prove all things. Yeah, prove it. Don't say, if pastor could do this, me, floor member, no, I will enter inside and she don't. And you know that thing is not godly, it's evil. Don't do it. Don't follow them. Yes. And if you're already living for God, you know the old prophet in First Kings 13, verse 11. God say, go there, do it like this and like that. The young prophet, I mean to say, or rather, after God has spoken, because another person came and said, oh, I'm the old prophet, blah, blah, blah. I'm also a prophet of God, and so on and so forth. What did he do? The mission he came with, he abandoned that one, the instruction of Almighty God. Just like most of us say, oh, my father said this, my mother said that. You can read the word, you can read the Bible. You know what is right already. You say, because my father said, because my mother said, or siblings, or people, or even neighbors, or unfriendly friends that you don't even know they are unfriendly. Yeah, because my friend says like this, and then you follow them. You know what happened to that young prophet? He didn't just die. It was a shameful and a disgraceful one. Disgraceful death. In fact, a lion tore him at the side of the road. And what happened to the old prophet? Shortly after that, he himself, he died. Probably out of jealousy. So some people can see your life that you are living now. Because after the old prophet got home, he told his children that he himself is going soon. He knew. So some people know that they are almost, they don't nearly, their own don't finish. But they want spoil things before they go. They want to draw you along. So brother, sister, if you've been upright, remain upright. Even get better. Yes, don't let anybody tell you that, you think it's by being good, by being kind, by being godly, by being loving, by being responsible. You have to do nonsense. If you have to survive this world, it's a lie. Don't join them. Then some of them, they all these frustrated old people, some of them, they know say na where dem dey go, na near dem pass. No let them carry you follow body. Like the old prophet got home, told the student that he knew where he would die. He know he was to die. He showed them where they would bury him. Some know where they are heading already. Don't let them drag you along. Don't be converted by every and anything. Yes. Know yourself and be yourself. Know who you are and be yourself. And God in his infinite mercy will bring somebody, whether as a partner, whether as a friend. In book of Proverbs, say there's a friend that sticketh better than a brother. Those friends are coming. Whether you're in a family where it seems, sometimes you're asking yourself, how did I find myself in the midst of people like this? You begin to wonder, are we really of the same blood? Whether be it your spouse, you wonder, how did I get myself here? Naban was not the best husband. The wife said, fully is with him. And look at the way he talked with David. Look at the way he responded to David. He could have died in the arms of David. Abigail tolerated him. And guess what happened? Like I said, he that should come would come. If you have that husband that is like Toife and he don't want to repent, just bear with him. Very soon, he will sleep like Naban. He will not wake up. And your own David will come. Yes. If Abigail had said, oh, I've been a good wife, look at this foolish man, husband of mine, and she became foolish as well and be talking anyhow, what would have happened to her? As David was coming, we first of all remove her head. You know, David is a man of war. But she was still loving and caring. She was still humble. Despite she was married to that arrogant man who doesn't have manner of speech, who doesn't know how to talk. Somebody who can open his mouth and talk himself into grave. So I don't know where you are, dear. It could be in your marriage and you married to somebody, when he will open his mouth, it's like, hey, say, what's all of that? And you have to be begging everybody for him or for her. Say, please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just like Abigail. I don't believe it's only David she might have begged. She has been begging before. And she did it again unto David. Even though David came in anger, in that fury of let me bring him down. I'm going to. He said, by the dawn of the day, if any will remain in Nabal's household, God do so to him. But getting there, the loving wife as usual, the Abigail, the Bible says she prostrate. She laid down and said, my king, not so. Say, I know God is going to make you a king. I know who you are. He bring down his mind. So dear, don't change your manner to that bad one. If you have a bad one, change it, because the world is tired of such. So if you have the good one, keep it up. Honestly, he that shall come will come. He never noticed the value of his wife. But when he slept and didn't wake up, somebody that valued her came for her. That is how some of them will go. So just manage. Don't be in a haste. Don't be in a rush. Don't run faster than your shadow. Even as you are with them, you don't allow them to convert you. Also, don't run too fast so you don't go and run in the arms of worse people. In the church, even. Jeremiah, is it Jeremiah? I think Jeremiah 5:29 or something like that. Thereabout, but it's in the book of Jeremiah. And God said, amongst my people there are wicked men, there are mean men. So you could have met that man in the church, met that woman in the church, and you got home, you met something worse than what you met at the park. Yeah, God is watching. God knows, and He will bring you out. He will see you through so long you do not allow them to convert you. Keep talking them to God. Keep taking them to God in prayer. One day, monkey go market, no go return. Number go sleep, no go wake up. One day, Jezebel will go out with some assault. Just one day. All right? And the Bible says they that call upon the Lord should not keep silent. Whoever is after you and you are calling on God, don't keep silent. Keep calling until your God comes. Keep calling. And your God will come. Your deliverance will come. Your freedom will come. Your joy will come. Your liberation will come. That strong man in your family, one day will sleep, he will not wake up. Yes, except he's not born of a woman. Or he doesn't eat what is being cooked. Or they eat wetin get salt and water or oil. But if he does, he shall sleep and he shall not wake up. And your family will be liberated. Don't go physical, say, this man no gree die, make am sell people after him. No. God will avenge. Guide your heart with all diligence. Out of it are the issues of life. If you have given your heart to some wicked people, take it back. If you have given your heart to people who don't value it, take it back, yo. And guard it with all diligence. Out of it are the issues of life. Guard it. If you have ignorantly, unknowingly, foolishly, or however it is, throw it at them, and they are beginning to mess you up. Anybody, take it back. You gave it to them, you can have it back to yourself and guard it. Yes. That's it. And talking of marriage, hey, if sea no let person cross, then they go back you. Instead of you to enter, go sink there. And so I talk rich. That's it for tonight. Okay. And the Bible verses were Numbers 16, 30 to 35, Exodus 14, 28, Numbers 12, I would say 1 to 15, 1 Kings chapter 13, verse 11. Sometimes people can do things wrong. Even your pastor, you don't have to say. When people are fighting, cha 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 cha, just keep your mouth shut. Because Moses actually married Ethiopian woman, which God has said don't do that. And what happened? Did God tell Miriam and Aaron, say, well done for quatching? No. So mind who you quatch about or against. See you next week.